Pretty sure I haven't had my mic on this entire time. Okay, this looks a little different. Why? Why does this look different? Because it's flipped around. Nothing changes. We still go about it the same way. It's just the variable's not on the left. The variable happens to be on the right. It's okay. You're still going to do it the same way. So this is negative 3/4 times m. So what are you going to do? Flip it and multiply. So times negative 4/3. So m would equal negative 12. Okay, so we are going to do a couple application problems with this. So the first one involves a triangle. So if you guys can kind of roughly write down that information quickly or sketch that picture if you want. You don't have to draw the picture. Okay, so this is saying A equals 72. So A stands for what? Area. And this is a triangle. So does anybody remember area of a triangle? What's that formula? Something times something times something. Yes.
Length times area divided by 2.
Correct. Or more commonly known as 1/2 times space times height. That gets you the answer too. So area equals 1/2 times base times height. So here in this picture, A is 72. What's B and H?
Base and height.
Yeah, so what are they?
72.
Base is what?
16.
16. What's H? X, because we don't know. We don't know what the height is. We're trying to find that. So we're going to set up the equation and work backwards. So 72 equals 1/2 times 16 times X. Okay, so what do you think I would do first to solve this? So I'm going to take care of the right first, the parentheses. Yes.
Times about 1/2.
So 16 times half. What's that? What's half of 16? 8. So now I have a one-step equation. And what would I do on each side now? Divide by 8. So X would equal 9. Okay, so the next problem is an application problem as well. Probably not necessary for most of you to write an equation to solve this. But the van used to transport patients to and from a rehab facility is equipped with a wheelchair lift. The maximum lifting capacity for the lift is 300 pounds. The wheelchairs used by the facility weigh 55 pounds each. What's the maximum weight a wheelchair occupant what is the maximum weight of a wheelchair occupant who can use the lift? So how much at the most could somebody weigh and still use the lift? How do we figure that out? 245. So 300 pounds is what the lift can handle. The chair weighs 55 pounds. So if somebody weighs over 245 pounds, what's going to happen to the lift most likely? It's going to break. That probably wouldn't be good with somebody on it in a wheelchair. Right. So these are things obviously that people who have to know. Think about Gary Chanley drives the handicap bus for school. So if we have students that have a wheelchair lift, which we do across the buildings, we have, I think, maybe a handful of students probably that use that. he has to know that the student plus the student's chair can all, the lift can lift them, right? Because every student probably has a different chair. It's not like a school issued wheelchair, it's like the student's wheelchair. So he has to know, somebody, somewhere along the line, somebody has had to weigh that chair and the student and know that our lift can handle it before they would put them on it, right? So they have to think about those things. And that's something that they have to track and make sure it will work. Your homework for this is 3.1 extra practice. I'm going to pass that out.